Hi there. So this video, it may not have the best quality. It's probably going to be pretty crappy because you can see my background is my bedroom wall room, and it is not in the best of conditions. The sound might be a little bit wonky because I've got a fan going. It is over 100 degrees here. Well, actually, it might be a little under 100 because I don't think it's noon yet. Yeah, it's only 11:30 right now, but we've been having a heat wave throughout Texas, and so it's pretty hot. Anyways, so yeah, the fan's not coming off, possibly ever, or at least not until like December, January. Anyhow, I've been planning on making these videos and uploading them for about a year now, and well, right now I'm just gonna do it. I don't care if it ends up coming out bad, but this is going to be my video explaining what the channel is about, what I hope to accomplish with it, what I'm going to be doing with it, and I hope you guys like it. So I want to be talking about psychology, right? Right now, I'm actually currently going to college for a degree in psychology, and I've been studying psychology since I was about 6 years old. The first thing that actually got me into psychology was I was with my father. I went with him a lot of places, and we were going up to, I guess she was like a grandmother type figure, but not really related to me. It was kind of a weird situation. I've always had a strange family. But anyways, this woman, she really didn't want a lot of her stuff all thrown out in the garbage dump. But you may or may not know how old people can be. They'll like hoard stuff, especially like whenever they get close to passing away. Like they just hoard everything because everything has such an important, impactful memory, even if it's like trash, or even like a puke stain. Like it gets pretty gross, all right? So my dad had told her that he was not going to throw anything of hers away. But we had just come back from the dump after throwing away like 10 trash bags full of her stuff, all right? So it was kind of a strange situation. And I remember being I was about 6 to 8 years old, so maybe 7, just to like average it out. But I was always told as a kid, never lie. There's never a good excuse for lying. And I just watched my father, the one who like sits there, yells at me, spanks me, everything else about after I've lied. He just told a lie. And I knew if I said anything, I was about to get my butt whooped. So I kept my mouth shut. And I just observed. I just wanted to watch everything. And I wanted to. That was my phone because I've got a friend whose husband is having a hard time right now and she wants help with him, which hopefully we can help him out with his depression and everything else. Anyways, let's not get into that at the moment. Maybe later. Not really sure. Anyhow, so my point here though is that after witnessing this lie, I came to understand that there are certain times where it is okay to lie, regardless of what adults say, and there are times where it's not. And this was like the first time that I began to realize that it's kind of cool to study social behaviors and figure out how people's brains work and why certain things are okay and why other things aren't. And since then, I've been studying everybody. Like, I don't know why, but somebody said that whenever I said that, it sounded like I was like taking binoculars and like spying on people and shit. And that's not the case at all. What I like to do is it's kind of similar to maybe like people watching, like if you go to Walmart and you just kind of look for the weirdos, except like all throughout school I would just sit there and I would draw and just do whatever I was doing, maybe work on homework, while listening to everybody's conversations. And I would sit there and try and figure out, okay, so these people are friends, what makes them friends, right? And is it like them cursing at each other? Is it them bad mouthing each other? Are they joking around? I just wanted to know every little aspect and every detail about what they were doing. And it became kind of cool. And then I also started watching like all these rivalries, and I wanted to know, okay, so what did this person do or say? What was the intent behind their actions that caused this other person to not like them? And I wanted to just figure out all of the social aspects, and especially whenever I was younger, up to I'd say about my freshman to sophomore year in high school, I had no knowledge. Like, it was weird how, like, all these other people were born with this innate ability to talk to people and become friends and have all these weird social aspects, and they seem to naturally know how to do it. I was not born with any of that. I could not do jack diddly squat. The closest thing that I had to friends were people that bullied the crap out of me. And I just thought that was normal. All the way up until about middle school. Because in sixth grade, I said, I don't give a crap. I'm not going to make friends with people that seem to be bullying me. And because of how used to it I was just angry at everybody all the time and pushed every single one of them away. It really sucked. Well, actually, it was kind of cool for me. I mean, I made a lot of people scared of me, but it's probably not a good thing to do. Anyhow, I got better at it later on. I made several friends later on in high school. And as messed up and possibly morbid as it sounds, I used a lot of people so that I could figure out what about psychology and like what about psychology makes these people tick? How can I make these people happier? How can I pull them away from suicide? How can I make their relationships with their parents better? How can I make them feel more included? I wanted to know all of these things because I realized that there are a lot of normal people out there, and I say normal as in they fit the status quo, or at least they have two parents who seem to care about them. That's kind of strange in my world, but to them that's normal, right? And I wanted to focus on people who were more attuned to my world. I wanted them to understand how they can make their parents love them more, how they can make their relationship with their parents better, how they could repair things with their siblings, how they could feel like life is amazing. That's what I wanted to do, and I wanted to help all these people. And it seemed to help a lot. By my senior year, I'd actually amassed like this huge group of people that I don't really feel like I was exactly friends with them, but within the group we had our own little cliques, and we were all there for one another. It was really nice. After that, of course, after studying psychology for so many years, I wanted to become a psychologist, but I needed to pay for school, right? And on top of that, I always kind of wanted to help soldiers, so I became a soldier, went into the Army so that I could get all the college benefits. I'd also get the experience of being a soldier so that I could help them later on, because it's kind of hard to help veterans if, you're not one. I'm going to have to answer that soon, because I do get very worried about them, and I hope they're okay. Either that, or it's somebody else who's needing help. Hope it's not more people, because I really don't want to deal with people today. It's never my favorite thing in the world, which is kind of funny because it contradicts this video, but at the same time it's like it's the same problems over and over again a lot, so it can be difficult saying the same stuff. At the same time, it can also be difficult whenever somebody's like in another state, and so you can't, if you've studied any psychology out there, or even just like given advice to people on a regular basis, without being in that situation, you can't give them all of the information or all of the advice that may be necessary. And so it puts you into this awkward position where it's like, well, this or this could work, but at the same time, I don't know this huge amount of information. So take what I say with a grain of salt, and I really wish you the best, but that's the best you can do, because you don't know enough, Anyways, like I said, I'm uploading this video one way or another, even though I'm probably going to end up hating it because the sound quality, the background, and I just really love doing research. I couldn't put any real research into this because I'm just wanting to get it out there. Anyways, so I hope all you people have a great day, and I will hopefully see you soon.